Welcome to the Eclectic Thrifter and Crafter, where we thrifted craft with purpose. It's Small Talk Sunday. Let's see what mischief I've gotten myself into this week. We're going to start right here with a new foundation for the new roof. It's square and level, and it's going to be nice and light once it's done. This is the foundation that's going to go beneath the exhibit room and servants' quarters section above the library. That's level. And as you can see right to the right there, I have to put a little bit of wood right in there to keep it level. This little edge is 1/4 inch cut, and that's what the side of the new roof is going to rest on. The roof is going to rest on the foundation with dowels, and as you can see, this strip of wood is just going to demonstrate how the side of the roof is going to rest nice and square. As you can see, I have to add 1/4 inch on this section. That's not a problem. This is nice and level, and we'll back up just a little bit here, and you can get an idea of where I was at this point of the game. The little platform on your right goes under the exhibit room, just above the library. There it is. You can see the doorways are a little crooked. That's because I have not leveled those out yet and put in the door jambs. That little edge is the space between the house and the outer door, and the outer door is going to lock on that little edge just like a puzzle. It'll all seamlessly come together as one piece. Now we're going to move on to the two doors right here. The door on the left goes to the library, the lower and upper level. The door on the right goes to the kitchen, and the upper level, the gentleman's bedroom. The doorway has been cut because I decided that that's where the secret door is going to go that leads from the library to the gentleman's bedroom. I'm using these craft sticks for all of the door jambs and the windowsills. As I was wallpapering, I decided that I did not like the idea of the secret door being in the library floor itself. I decided to put it in the library door. So that's what I've done here. There will be a bookshelf that opens and closes, and it will be a secret door. I'm just filling in that little bit with paper mache. Then it can be sanded, painted, and I will be able to install the flooring. Then after that is when I'll put the door jambs in. I'm using this Glidden Fundamentals white exterior paint to paint the interior walls that I've faux plastered, and the only reason I'm doing that is because I'm on a budget and I'm using that paint for the new bird feeders for this year. In a couple of weeks, we'll have the 2024 Teapot Bird Feeder Parade. As I replaced the floor, I had to make sure that I was running the floor the same direction to the adjacent room on the inside. These craft sticks are absolutely perfect for plank floors. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run a series of these toward the middle. Then I'm going to draw a line to make sure that all of the flooring is running plumb to the edge of the door. The doors that have 3 floors take about an hour to complete with all the measuring and cutting. We're going to do the bottom floor. Once the glue was thoroughly dry, I filled in all of the cracks and crevices with wood fill, sanded it, and then the staining began. What I'm doing now is just removing some of the paint residue from the edge of the floor. Once the floor's in, I will be putting in baseboards, just like in the kitchen, but they will be stained. When I share with you the stained floors, I will also be installing the window seats that are going to go into the tower rooms. Those have been stained as well. The very last thing to be installed will be all of the windows and the doors. The flooring actually went along quite smoothly once you get started, but it does take some time to do, especially cutting the shapes for along the walls. The curved walls were easy. It was the corners that were a little bit difficult, but after a while you get so used to cutting it, you can almost do it with a pair of scissors. And I did. I used the scissors for a lot of the small bits. I made sure to keep the wood wiped free of glue as I went along. I did that with a damp cloth. And the reason being is because stain does not like to attach to wood glue. Once I get the sanding done, there should be no issue with staining. It looks rough and uneven from your viewpoint, but once I get everything filled in with wood fill and get it sanded, it's going to be just like the main floors in the center of the house. And it really is amazing. To me, it looks just like an original old plank floor. In this build, there's going to be a lot of bookshelves and lovely curtains. The outer door off of the kitchen that will open and close, that area is going to have the sink and food prep areas. At this point, I was 6 floors down with 10 more to go, as well as finishing the new rooftops. Next week, you'll get to see the new rooftop, the stained floors, and the installation of the window seats. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please like and subscribe. Share my thrifting and crafting channel with your thrifting and crafting friends. I welcome your thoughts and ideas in the comments below. Check us out on Instagram and tap that notification button for upcoming announcements of thrifts and crafts. But most of all, have a lovely, lovely day.